What's up, everybody? So yesterday I put a post up, but I wanted to add a little video color to it because it's so incredible. But Andrew Huberman, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, check out his podcast, but he interviewed David Goggins, and I'm guessing you might know who David Goggins is. He's extraordinary. And in this interview, about, I think it was 45 to 55 seconds or so into the interview, again, all of this was in a quick LinkedIn post, there was this back and forth that was magical. And I want to kind of read this to you, and I hope that you'll consider going to the podcast and listening to it firsthand all the way through. But if not, just jump right to that, call it, 44 minutes and just listen. But it's unbelievable, and this is it. It's all about doing hard things. All right, so here come the quotes. So, the real David Goggins is the documentary, right? It's already being written. You're it, right? Yeah. So, I'm going to share a little neuroscience tidbit, but I think it's one that you'll really appreciate. Most people don't know this, but there is a brain structure called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex. What's interesting about this brain area is there is now a lot of data that when people do anything that they, and this is the important part, that they don't want to do, it's not about adding more work. It's about adding more work that you don't want to do. This area of the brain gets bigger. In athletes, it's especially large or grows larger in people that see themselves as challenged and overcome some challenges. Scientists are starting to think that the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, not just as one of the seats of willpower, but perhaps actually the seat of the will to live. And when I learned about the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, I was like almost out of my seat because I've been in the neuroscience game since I was 20. And all of the data points to the fact that we can now build up this area, but as quickly as we build it up, if we don't continue to invest in things that are hard for us, that we don't want to do, it doesn't keep building up, it actually diminishes. And I waited until now to tell you this because I feel like, well, for obvious reasons, I wanted to tell you, and I wanted to tell you here. That's the end of the quotes for the post, but you'll hear more of the back and forth between David Goggins and Andrew Huberman on this point. But if there's anything about David Goggins that I think we all know, is there's something about him and his ability just to keep pushing himself and overcoming hard, big obstacles and doing hard things that is beyond inspiring. And it's so cool that Huberman, of course, connects the dots between this extraordinary example of willpower and overcoming obstacles and doing hard things, this incredible guy, David Goggins, and a scientific concept that has a lot of data behind it. And it's something that I had never heard of and I didn't understand per se, but the second he said it, both the way Goggins responds, I think is the way we would all respond, which is whenever you got something tough in front of you, if you've overcome something tough like that in the past, you always feel a bit more confident about your ability to overcome that thing. And that's good. But I wonder if maybe the next time we face something really hard, you can just have faith that you can overcome that thing because you've overcome hard things in the past. And your brain apparently is getting bigger and stronger at doing those things because you've done hard things, especially those things that you don't want to do. Anyhow, that's it. I hope you guys are as impacted by me as this. I don't know, it just really hit me hard and I wanted to record the video and share it out. Shout out Andrew Huberman and David Goggins. You guys are incredible. Bye.